What's good? It's your boy, Dirtbag Dan. Woke up this morning and decided to make a little vlog because I seen this shit.
James, your show ends at 1:30 every week, so hello to the pets whose owners fell asleep. British hack who has to sing and dance to break into the scene. You're less talented, much fatter, Mr. B.
Over to Dave, you're just like blood. You're thicker than water and you destroyed Scrubs.
Fucking cringeworthy, right? First, let me just say, I appreciate the incorporation of battle rap in all aspects of entertainment these days, and obviously we're seeing a lot more of that. I'm not here to talk about cultural appropriation, obviously. Look at me. Come on. It's rap music. Again, I appreciate it, but I think it poses an interesting question, and the interesting question is, why is parody of battle rap infinitely more popular and marketable and in your face these days than the real thing? Easy answer is obviously that the real thing is very raw and is homophobic and misogynistic and a lot about, gun violence and distribution of cocaine and all sorts of other magical drugs. It's not essentially that marketable of a thing. Well, isn't all mainstream hip-hop music about exactly that shit? And it seems to be very marketable. And then you have the roast on Comedy Central. And shouts out to Brian Moses and Jeffrey Ross and everybody who's been a part of putting that thing together. And it's not like the James Corden thing, obviously, where they're just taking battle rap and making it like super whitewashing it and then putting it in your face and you're like, that's funny because it's awkward. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying in those roast battles, they are able to say whatever the fuck they want, because the premise has already been like established through years of the Comedy Central roast that, they're going to be homophobic and misogynistic, and they're going to tell jokes about suicide and things that you ordinarily wouldn't hear in a regular setting. Basically, the PC police haven't touched it, much like the raw and real form of battle rap. So then why? Why, or even, okay, so here's an even more interesting aspect of it. Why hasn't the trickle-down effect of these other forms of battle rap parody being super popular had an effect on the growth of battle rap as a whole? Has it had an effect? The biggest example on YouTube would be epic rap battles in history. And again, shouts out to those guys for having like an understanding of what battle rap actually is and reaching out to battlers like no shame and getting them involved in the process. Definitely like by proxy helped us put a lot of views on our channel, just like even being involved with them in some way or being involved with someone who is involved with them. How come people don't watch those battles and go, oh, well, now I want to watch the real thing? I don't have an answer here. I'm not like here saying, oh, I know why or this is why. I'm asking you guys, but I mean, you guys write a lot of bullshit in the comments. Why don't you tell me in the comments today why you think that parody of battle rap is infinitely more popular than the real thing? Is it like a UFC WWE situation? That's another great example of, parody being much more popular than the real thing. And let's not do the thing where we go ham on me because I'm considering wrestling to be parody. It is fucking parody of fighting. It is. They are pretending to fight. Whether it's dangerous or not, or whether they hurt themselves or not, that's not part of this discussion. I'm just saying it's not real fighting. The closest thing to real fighting in a sporting environment is MMA, and Brock Lesnar is paid, 10 times more money to do a WWE appearance or what a wrestling appearance than he would be to do a UFC appearance, even though he's the highest paid motherfucker in the UFC. Why? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. It seems like we're seeing a lot more of it, though, right? I feel as though it's definitely becoming something that's way more prevalent in entertainment today, seeing battles. I mean, this isn't the first battle that has been on the Late Show. They had fucking David Schwimmer did one of these fucking things, you know what I mean? And it's obviously like that, the style of battling they're doing goes back to 8 Mile, but that's not the style of battling that's popular today. Another question is it ramping up Are we seeing more of it? And because we're seeing more of it, do you think that it's going to raise the profile of battling as a whole? I will say that, like, being a part of battling since 2008, which is around the time, I'd say around 2008, 2009 is when it started to become popular as an internet phenomenon. And so I've really been able to, like, see the growth of this thing. And battle rap continues to grow. Regardless of what people say, it continues to grow. But it's weird because I feel like back in the day, there were more people at events. Like, more people were coming to events. Thousands of people. We would have, we had like 1,500 or so people at Battle of the Bay 5 or MOB, in a warehouse. And we weren't using like lavalier mics back then. We would just tell fools to shut up and they would shut up and you could hear everybody. It was crazy. And now, 1,000 is a lot of people to see at an event. I feel like outside of like the bigger URL events and like the bigger King of the Dot events, you're not seeing that many people. And even that is like, that's a stretch. Like, I feel like 500 is a big ass fucking battle audience nowadays. But we're also seeing thousands of people buy the shit on pay-per-view, which is a new option. Were the pay-per-view people coming to battles before and not going back then? I don't know. Probably not enough of it to be a change. So there's obviously a growth in audience. It's just a different kind of audience. It's not the same audience that's, showing up to events. They're engaged online by an online phenomenon going, and now if they want to see it live and they want to interact with other people live, they don't even have to go to an event. They could do it via the pay-per-view, which is definitely dope. But, like, are we going to see more pay-per-view buys because these fools are battling on the late show every night, or you're just hearing the word battle via, like, roast battles? All these different things that are happening in entertainment, is that going to affect battle rap as a whole? Are we going to grow from this cheesy shit? Or does it, hurt us, Because that's bad. That was a bad battle. No one wants to see James Franco's little brother battle chick who looks like Hermione. You know what I mean? I'm not into it. That's not. And it's like, it's this cheesy, like, Cat in the Hat ass version. It wouldn't have been dope when 8 Mile was out, and that shit's not dope now. So, shouts out to all the people in the world of entertainment who are really starting to realize the star power that exists within battle rap. Obviously, Bodied, the movie that is written by a battle rapper and directed by someone who has always shown respect for battle rappers by using them in his films, it's definitely going to raise the profile as well. That's another vlog, and instead of coffee, I'll probably be drinking a bottle of Jameson for that one. This has been me in my backyard. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Why? Why?